2022 Cosplay Competition. How are we all feeling?
Some good energy in the house today. I love that.
Amazing energy. Alright, so we're going to get started very shortly, but first of all, we're just going to tell you a little bit about the competition. So, our competition is a construction-based competition. So, 2 weeks ago, all of our competitors submitted a diary to us. So therefore, Rhiann could have a good look at all of the details. And then from there, yesterday we had judging, where all of our competitors came in, and Rhiann had a good chance to have a good, nice, close look, have a look at all those scenes and everything else. And then obviously today we get to present to see who our winner is. So, 101 chicken dinner. So we normally have 3 categories, but today we have our 2 categories. We have our novice and we have our advanced category today. With this competition, 75% of these costumes had to be made from the competitors, so you know, things like shoes and wigs, a little bit of a leeway on that. And yeah, so our winner will go into the pool for the 2022-2023 season for our cosplay competition to become a national champ. Now next year, which is an interesting fact, is going to be 20 years of the cosplay competition, which is a pretty intense thing to be able to bring into our season. Yeah, exactly.
We're really excited about this fact. We got that news dropped on us this morning and we're all there like, whoa, okay.
20 years, that's insane. So, without further ado, we're going to tell you exactly how this is going to work. First of all, we're going to have our wonderful competitors come out to the stage. So, we have Dapper LTD cosplaying as Old Man Link from the Zelda games.
We're just going to stand to the side so that he can have his moment in the spotlight. He's going to strike a couple of poses. And he's going to walk back off the way he came. Yeah, big round of applause. He doesn't like being on the stage that often, so we're happy we bullied him into this today.
Absolutely. Yeah, oh yeah, I should probably introduce our judge. This is Elizabeth Swirl, so she'll tell you a bit about herself.
Kia ora everyone, I'm Elizabeth Swirl. I am oh my goodness, I lost my brain. I am a seamstress primarily in the film and theatre industry. I work for companies like World of Wearable Arts, Weta Workshop, and other production companies, making stuff for film and theatre. So I've got a good wee background, and that's why I am here. So I like to, you know, take my technical abilities and share it. Yeah. Should we get cracking?
Yeah, I think we should get cracking. Alrighty, so our first competitor in the novice category, we have Ashton Averes as Yasha Nydoorin from Critical Role. So tell us a little bit about this, Ray.
So they did a lot of amazing work on this piece. There's a lot of time gone into this. There's a lot of research and development. The work they've done on their braiding down the bodice is absolutely stunning, as well as working with new materials. They've done a beautiful job, thank you.
And if you get a chance, have a look at that wig work and all the braids within the wig. Absolutely stunning.
Thank you, Ashton.
Now next up, we don't have them here today, unfortunately, but we had Zela as Rimuru Tempest. From that time, I got reincarnated. Tell us a little bit about this one, Ray.
This one was absolutely adorable. This was their first time ever sewing a garment, so it was a lot of learning for them. They did a great job on getting all the seams really nice and clean, as well as figuring out how to make the mask. It was made out of plaster wrap around a poly head, and it was really quite cool. Yeah, I was quite impressed.
Yeah, so they were telling us yesterday about the fact that they live quite rurally, so they had to do the best with what they had, and the plaster wrap on their mannequin head worked so well for that mask. Okay, give a round of applause for them. Next up, we have Maymei as Captain Carter from the What If Marvel series.
Yeah, strike that pose.
Alrighty, tell us a little bit about this, Ray.
So this is such a cleanly finished costume. The work they've done on all the belt buckles and just getting that Union Jack so perfect, the amount of time and thought that went into getting all the lines in the correct order, it's 100% the flag, it's beautiful. As well as the trial and experimentation that went into that shield. Very amazing results that's come out of all that trial and error. Thank you.
Next up, we have Amy as Adam from the Skate the Infinity in our advanced category.
Just slightly further across, yeah.
Right there. Yeah, that's one. Alrighty, Ree, tell us a little bit about this one.
There was a lot of thought and experimentation that went into this one, from learning how to work with foam as well as all of the hearts. They were a little bit of a, figure it out, get it on process, and they came out really, really beautifully and cleanly. I was thoroughly impressed by the pauldrons and how they figured out how to attach them. It's all done with magnets, so they literally just click on and click off, and it's very exciting. Thank you so much for sharing this with us.
Next up, we have Frenziedsteam as Perona from One Piece.
This is just so cute, and we had a lot of fun with Booba in the judging session yesterday, especially when it came to the photography portion. It was just so much fun, and it resulted in our production manager on a chair posing Booba as well. So cute. Anyway, to the costume. The dress is so cleanly made and so beautifully done, and the umbrella came out so stunning. It was very clever, very clean wrap, and that hat, man. Look at that hat. It's a massive hat. I love it. Thank you so much for sharing this with us.
And then lastly, but certainly not least, we have Aenthralled cosplay as Anevia Tirabade from the Pathfinder Wrath of the Right.
This is so beautifully made. It's all linen and leather, and it's so clean and so beautiful. There was 3D printing that went into this, as well as just a lot of leather work and tooling, and she's done a beautiful job. Thanks for sharing it with us.
So obviously those are our wonderful 6 contestants. What we have started doing now with this year, I don't know if you can see this down here, I'll hold this up. We have some beautiful new products to give away as well as the actual prize money that they get. So we have branded cosplay competition medals, and we have our wonderful best in show little thing here, which has been fantastic. Sebastian Makes, who's currently up on our AV, was the one who designed and made sure that these were made for our wonderful contestants. So can we get a round of applause for Sebastian for organising this? Alrighty. So, are you guys ready to hear some winners? Oh, come on, you can do better than that. We're here ready to hear some winners. Alrighty.
So, for our Novice Technical Award, this is going to Maymei.
Captain Carter.
Oh, nice.
So, what was the reason for this technical award?
So we have chosen to give this to you today for the cleanliness of your finish, the precision that you put into this, as well as the experimentation that went into developing that shield. It's a beautiful job. Thank you. Do you just want to pop onto the other side of the couch? Just forward though.
Alrighty. So, next up.
Next up we have our Best Advanced. This is going to Frenziedsteam. This has been awarded to you for the sheer work that has gone into this. It's so clean, and the amount of, just don't lose your patch, the amount of thought and work that went into the presentation of this, as well as the experimentation of that hat and that umbrella. Thank you so much for sharing it with us. Would you like to go join Grace? Beauty.
Alrighty. So, best in show, everybody. Yeah, I've got it. I'm holding on to it. Best in show, can I please get a bit of a drum roll? Taking away the amazing trophy. Best in show is also going to go and represent Christchurch, and that's going to...
This is going to Aenthralled Cosplay. So we have decided to give this to you for just the pure amount of experimentation and work that you put into this. All the different mediums and research that went into this is just thoroughly impressive, and you definitely deserve it. You are more than welcome. If you want to go join the
All right.
Do you guys want to take a couple of steps forward?
So what we're going to do is
like
we'll get you guys
more into the
come in
middle.
this way. Come in this way. Towards me. How am I? All right. Here you go. Take some photos of these Christchurch winners. And can we please have the rest of our contestants out here, because you also deserve to be absolutely celebrated for all your hard work.
Alrighty, we'll give you guys a few minutes to take some photos. A few minutes, that's a long time.
Yeah, might as well. So, I'm going to ramble just a little bit more before we leave. So, obviously we have our best in show, and so next year, being the 20th anniversary, it's going to be a bit of a change, some more step-ups, but we'd love to see you all back here next year, because we will be... When is Christchurch next year?
Next year, Christchurch is at the end of April.
Yeah, so we'll see you again here in April. Other than that, the next one after the first comp back is in Tauranga in March, so we're looking forward to seeing you there. Other than that, can I have another big round of applause for all of our competitors?
Thank you, contestants, for sharing your pieces with us this weekend, and thank you, audience members, for supporting and everything. So yeah, have a wonderful afternoon, enjoy the rest of the show, and we hope to see you again soon.
See you soon.
Thank you.